Wow. It's a record. We have 15, no less than 15 pictures and charts. Daf Samach Gimel Amid Aleph. Omer Rav Yehuda, all the way on the top. Omer Rav Yehuda. Shkitna. There's three types of shekitna. I don't have any pictures. Ariche shoke, long legs, v'sunke, and red sharia. It's okay. It's kosher. V'simanach murzima. There was a bird that was known in those days as murzima that was kosher, so it's kosher. Gutze has very short v'tzumke and red legs. Asiri, then it's also v'simanach hani. Remember, nanus pasul. A dwarf is pasul for kahuna, so this bird is pasul. This trick. Ariche shoke, if it has the long legs, but instead of being red, viruke, they are yellow, asiri, then this bird is also. V'simanach, yerukim psulim, like we had earlier, what was it, a week or two ago, where the innards they go from red to green. Over there is green, over here we're talking about yellow, but that's the siman. Siman Yorok is pasul. Omer Rav Yehuda Sholach. Now the Gemara is going to go through most of the non-kosher birds one by one and describe what they are. Sholach. One of them is Sholach. Why is it called Sholach? It takes fish out of the ocean, out of the water, otherwise known as the cormorant. Okay, there's a lot of birds that, but this is what they describe it as, cormorant.
You have the picture of the bird carrying fish.
A lot of birds carry fish, but this is duchifas. This is one of my favorite birds, duchifas. They have this in Eretz Yisrael. When I was a kid living in Eretz Yisrael, I lived in Eretz Yisrael for 3 years, so they had this roaming Bnei Brak. I didn't like Rashi's first pshat. I really didn't like it because he says the size of a turkey. That's not what I know as duchifat. The modern day Hebrew and how Rashi describes it in the Torah, it's this beautiful bird right over here. And the reason is it has its feathers on its head go downwards. In other words, its crown, this is its crown, goes into its head, says the Gemara. Just this picture, just you see the beauty of its wings, etc.
When it flies, it shows that white and black, and when it puts it back, it just fades into it.
Yeah, like right over here.
Whatever it is.
But this is what's cool, right over here. For whatever reason, when I was a kid, I thought it had a bell, I saw one flying that had like a little string and a little circle. So I thought that maybe that particular one, something got stuck in its head. I was looking all over for the picture. I couldn't find any.
In English, this bird.
Hopi. Hopo, something like that. So Hopo. Hopi? A Hupo. Hupo, yeah, Hupo. There you go. Tanya Nami Hochi, Duchifas Shahoidoi Kofus. Its crown is bent down into its head. Says the Gemara, Vizeo Shehevi Shomer Lebeis HaMikdash. So there's a famous story in Gittin where Shlomo HaMelech knew that the Duchifas has the shomer, the worm that's able to cut stone, and he went over to him and said, I need the shomer for the Beis HaMikdash. He says, get lost. I'm in charge of making sure that nobody takes it. So he came up with he designed the plan. Basically, they covered his nest with glass. The Duchifas came and broke the glass to get into his nest. He broke the shomer to break the glass, and then they scared him or something, and he dropped it, and then the Duchifas got very upset because he was in charge of watching the thing, so he killed himself.
I heard it was a wild chicken. It was translated as a wild chicken.
Right, so over here, that's what Rashi says over here, Ketarnagol. But I, of course, don't like that pshat because it doesn't match the Duchifas that I know. No. But Rashi in Chumash also says Duchifas, the one that I'm describing here, Hupo. Rabbi Yochanan, ki have a chazi shalach. When he saw the shalach, Omar mishpotecha tahoim rabba. Two pshat in Rashi, but amazing pshat in Rashi that Kadosh Baruch Hu does din with the fish. So if a fish misbehaves, he sends out the shalach to kill him. Unbelievable. So a fish steals something or kills it, acting a little. So don't. I mean.
Which bird is the shark?
The shalach is the cormorant. Cormorant, here. This guy. This guy sends him out to the sea to kill the fish. So it's not, you could make a kavachomer if HaKadosh Baruch Hu does din with a fish, Allah has kama v'kama. You have a chazin imala when he saw an ant, Omar tzit koscha kahari el. Again, two pshatim Rashi, that either they have life no different than larger animals, and in fact, if you blow them up, you'll see they have teeth, they have hair, they have. We saw somebody mentioned. I googled it. The ant is the only creature in the universe that enslaves other ants. It'll take over a colony, not too many species, 50 species out of the 1,000, whatever, but they go into a colony and they enslave everybody. And all those, they kill everybody out, and then the eggs hatch, and the babies think that they're the mothers. And they start bossing them around. They say, go here, go there, and they go out and they kill. But it's a chachma of an animal. Tzidkoscha kahariel. Omar Ameimar. Yeah, look it up. Somebody, I think Chaim was the one that mentioned it to me, and I googled it, and yeah, Omar Ameimar. Lakni uvatni sharyon. Birds called lakni uvati there. Okay, shaknoi uvatnoi. It depends. Mokim shenagu lechol oichlim. Mokim shenagu shaloi lechol ein oichlim. It depends upon the minhag. As the Gemara, could you eat a bird on a minhag and not eat it? In. V'loi kasha. Haba asra the shchichi peres v'ozniya. Haba asra the shchichi peres v'ozniya. If you don't peek into Rashi and Tosfos, so you would think pretty much like Tosfos. If it's a place that the minhag is not to eat it, it's because there's peres and ozniya, and therefore what? You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to mix them up. Rashi says something interesting. He says no. Maybe it is a peres and ozniya. It's the same min as the peres and ozniya. But Tosfos says, so if it goes over there, goes to this city, and it's similar to the peres and ozniya, so maybe it'll come to the other city. So that's why Tosfos says like the pashas. For some reason, Rashi says an interesting pshat over here. That because it's peres and ozniya in that city, so maybe this what is it called? Shaknoi, vatnoi. It's also from that breed. Omar Abaya, kuye. V'koikoi asire, koikoi aso sharya, v'marova malkui loveo. In Eretz Yisrael, they knew exactly what it was, so they were able to give malchus. V'korilo tachvoso. I don't think I have a picture. Tonu Rabbanon, tinshemes, buos sheba'oifois, or bavos sheba'oifois. So either it means that it hoots like. I brought my thing here. I had one on my porch. I brought it in case you guys don't know what it looks like. Nothing major, but I figured I bought this to scare away my birds.
We're not your birds.
I bought it to scare away my birds, and I kid you not, on the second day it was on my porch, a bird landed right here on its head. Do not buy this thing.
They realize it's the lamp. You turn the light on.
So here's a better depiction of it. This is my pshat, but it could also be something very different than this. It could mean buos, meaning it's disgusting. A disgusting bird. And what's a disgusting bird? If you had to think about it, what's the most disgusting bird out there? There's a lot worse.
A lot worse than pigeons?
Yeah. If I showed you a picture, you'd know. Yeah. Here. You would admit that this is a lot more disgusting than a pigeon.
Bat.
Yeah.
It's not a bird. It's a rat. Bat.
But it flies.
It's not a bird.
It's part of the thing. Besat Halef. Yeah. Bua shaboifois. Now what's very interesting, Rabbi Yisai, that the Torah says the same exact word. Pasuk Yud Ches says Ves hatin shemes, which is a bird, Ves hakoos ves haracham. In Pasuk Lamed, just 12 psukim later, is talking about shrotzim, v'hanokov, v'koyach, v'alatov, v'achomet, v'atin shemes. Tin shemes, oves tin shemes, oves tin shemes. It's the same exact word. This is at the end of the pasuk, so it has to be spelled like this. Akopanim. What's going on here? It is, in fact, two different creatures, and one is the tinshemes of the oifos, and one is of the shratzim. So now the Gemara says, "Atoimer buah sheboifos, oyena lebava buah shebeshratzim, Maybe it's talking about a sheretz. Amarto, tzei lamad mishloisha esrimi shator nidreshes behem. Dov alome binyanoi. The first pasuk Yudches is talking about birds. Afkan ba'oifos must be talking about birds. We say the same thing by the shrotzim. Tinshemes buash b'shrotzim, the most disgusting sheretz. Maybe you're talking about disgusting bird, like a bat. We're talking about shrotzim, afkan, b'shrotzim. What are we talking about? Amar Abaya, buois, or bavois, ba'oifois, kifoif. Bavois, shrotzim, kurpadi. So Rashi says, what's a kurpadi? A mole. It's in fact a very disgusting looking animal. It's buois, shrotzim. The reason why they say, Rashi brings down a taleif, a bat, the reason is because they're very similar. Tinshemes and Tinshemes, I don't know that I got a good picture here, but they have a similar face and a similar, and like you were saying, it's actually a flying mouse, it's a flying sheretz. Now, there's no comparison, there's no dimion between this Tinshemes and this guy over here. This sheretz on top and this owl over here. So that's why they say maybe the Tinshemes is a bat. Zog the Gemara, Omer Rav Yehuda, Kos, Zu Hakuk, beautiful bird. I have very good news. I didn't realize, a guy my age that doesn't know anything. I'll tell you. Did you guys know that a printer has everything to do with the computer that it prints from? I thought it's the speed of the printer. I just hooked up a brand new computer to my printer. It prints out 15% of the time. In other words, it took like 30 seconds versus 4.5 minutes. And nicer quality. Unbelievable. So, if you're having... Yeah. This is a pelican. In fact, it regurgitates its food and it spits it out and gives it to its children, to its young. So Mamela fits into the word kaos. It vomits. Laki zu akuk. Rocham zu shrakrak. Oh, so they touch it up as a screamer. And in fact, there's a bird that screams that exact sound, shrak rak. That's the sound it makes. And they say it's this bird right here, the magpie. It is a beautiful bird. And there's another beautiful, beautiful bird that they say it's called a roller. And this might be it as well. Well, Rabbi Moshe Hashem. I don't know. I know that in wild animals, like in frogs, the more colorful they are, the more poisonous. So I don't know if that applies to here, but it's not kosher, so we'll never know. Omar Rabbi Yochanan, Lama Nikra Shmoi Racham. Amazing story. Why is this thing? No, we're not talking about a stork yet. That's a chasidah that's coming up. There's a shrak rak, this roller. Why is this roller called a shrak rak? It screams shrak rak. Zog the Gemara says, when it shows up, that means that Rachamim are coming to the world. Maybe rain. If it sits down and not stands up, that's weird. It's doing something different. And when it does something different and screams, then we know something's happening. If it sits on the ground and screams, then Mashiach is going to arrive. It never does it. So, but if it does it, you know, you better get ready. Shinemar, Eshrika Lohem Bakabtseim, after the Shrika, I'm going to gather them.
It's a funny thing, and that's like saying when I see an elephant fly, Mashiach is going to come. And it's never done it.
Right. Here, it has done it.
Oh, it has.
Omalei Ravada Barshimi, Lamar Baravidoi, Vaudi Yosef Beikurav de Shorak. What? It says the Gemara. There's a story when either this roller or what was the other pshat? This guy, the magpie. But either way, one of them was on the ground and it screamed, shrak rak. And instead of Mashiach coming, a stone came down from heaven and broke its head, crushed its skull. What? Yeah. Yeah. He did scream, Mashiach is coming. But he's a liar. He made it up. So when you lie, you get a stone in the head. And if you're a fish and you lie, what happens? A shalach comes and gets you. Gotta be careful. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are. There's a punishment out there. Toner Rabbanon. Oh. By the way, I didn't go out to buy this. I just went to my Porsche this morning. I realized I had this. Oy, this is try 2. When the bird sat down on this guy's head, I said, okay, we'll go with the
On
Orev.
his head.
Where do you get all these birds?
In the local, what do you call it? No.
Local what? In the
Tambor. No, they sell this everywhere. Everybody has these on the porch. They don't work. It's a waste of money. What is it called? The hardware store. Every hardware store sells these. It's a scam. It worked. Literally, it worked for one day. Then they see it doesn't move, and this guy's meant to like move in the wind, but he doesn't move in the wind, and his eyes got glazed over. I forgot to clean him up. Fine. So says the Gemara, very interesting. What's an Oirev? Oirev. Oirev's Oirev. No, everybody knows what a crow is. This is a crow. This black guy right over here. Eskol Oirev. But what is Eskol Oirev? Lahavi Oirev Hayimki. A deep crow. Oh, I have a picture actually. Very different looking. It's a crow, but it has a nice little white something to it.
White-bellied crow, the penguin crow.
Yeah, the penguin crow. Liminoi. Oh, now if you remember yesterday, we were discussing Liminoi. What does the Torah say? Liminoi says it's Zeus Snunis Levana. We described it as the white belly swallow. And Chachamim Mechulik, no, the white belly swallow looks completely different than Oirev. We're not talking about that. So what do they learn from the word Liminoi? The Gemara doesn't say. Rabbi Elazar learns the white. Oh, now the Gemara comes back. Liminoi lahavi Oirev abba b'rosh yonim. This is a crow that hangs out with the pigeons, as the Gemara is going to describe. Omamar, Oirev's Oirev. Ask the Gemara, Otu kamon koi? What do you mean? A crow is a crow. What crow? Which crow? I have this black crow here, but maybe there's many different species. What's the Gemara's kasha? The Gemara goes on to describe that this is the white crow, and there's the pigeon crow. So how do you have the right to just say, what's a crow? A crow. There's different types. Soon we're going to describe what's a nates. A nates, because there's only one, and everybody knows what a nates is. But crow, there's many different types. So why are you telling me that a crow is a crow? Says the Gemara, Elo'ema Oirev, Za'oirev Hukama, you're right. I have to tell you that Oirev is the black one. I think the Ibn Ezra, the Ibn Ezra says, Oirev is Milashon Erev, night. It's dark of the night. V'cheinu Oimer, Kvutzotzav Tatam Shchoris Koirev. It says in the Pasuk, it actually says, the end of the Pasuk says Koirev. It has black curls like a crow. Hoyimki Chivara. So this guy over here has a little bit of white in it. Anytime you have white on black, it looks like it's deeper in. It's not an exact quote of a pasuk, but it's close. Like the sun, which is deeper than the shade, because when you have light, it looks like it's deeper. What does that mean? Don't say that it hangs out with the birds. I made a mistake before. Before I said it hangs out with the birds, that's not, and the halacha is, interesting halacha, any bird that hangs out with kosher birds is kosher. The mainly can't be a crow that hangs out with pigeons, let's say, because then it would be kosher. So the pshat is the dummy racial that has a similar look to a pigeon. Like I explained before, it can't be. It's not a kasha. It's not nice to say zanates, because there is only one nates, and everybody knew in those days. They knew that it's the sparrowhawk. That's it. The nates is a known bird, right here. Very dangerous bird of prey. It looks kind of cool. It looks a little bit like an owl, but it's not. Shurinka, this incredible. Is the Shurinka. And they describe him in English as the Shrike or the Strangler. In German, it's the Strangler, because till this very day, it strangles its prey. And here's a nice picture of how it does it. It's a small little bird. It takes something its size and it impales it it took the mouse and put a spear right through it. There's a lot of pictures of it doing it on barbed wire. It loves barbed wire. It'll take like a lizard and impale its head.
Picks up the thing.
It takes the mouse,
lifts
it up, brings it to a thorn, and pulls it right through the thorn, and the thorn kills it. It's a pellic thing. Not kosher. Omar Abaye Shurinko. No, Mendy, did you have this yesterday in Seder when you were learning the sugya?
This picture?
No, not this picture. Omar Rav Yehuda Achasido Judaya Levana. Oh, your bird.
Stork.
Stork. The white stork. Beautiful picture. Yeah. She's very nice to its friends. Loilam asks, so if it's so nice to its friends, so why is it not kosher? Rav Chaim Shmulevitz, the Chidush Harim, I don't know who everybody says. That what? No, Rashi says, the question is, why is it not kosher? The answer is, because she's a snob, only with its friends, only its little group of people, and that's not right. You gotta spread the wealth. You gotta give fruit to everybody. Yes, Geschmack came today, huh? So the Gemara, Ha'anofo, Zubaya Ragzonis. Baruch Hashem, have everything in order today. The heron gets really angry, has a kas problem. Also, therefore, I don't know therefore, but you'll tell me, it's not kosher. It's a lotion of kas. It's a little complicated here. Rav Chonon bar Rav Chisda says, you want me to do Chazar Sashir Chaim? You missed. You got it. No, you got to. Omer Rav Chisda. Omer Rav Chonon berei de Rava. Omer Rav. Said the name of Rav. This is where we got it from. Esrim varbo oifois tmeim hein. There are 24 non-kosher birds. Omer Rav Chonon bar Rav Chisda Rav Chisda deheicha. Where? How do you come up with 24? Explain to me. Id vayikro esrim havu. If I had a screen, it would be a lot better. But you guys in the back, you see, Menachem, how it works? Just believe me, this is by Yikro, this is Dvarim. The list, literally, this is by... wow. So this list over here is 20. This list over here is 21. So the Gemara is going to describe. Akabanim, we don't have 24, so we can come up with 24. Either Vayikra Esrim Avu, either Mishnah Torah Esrim V'chad Avu. V'chitei Madod Chsiva B'Vayikra. Chsiva Mishnah Torah Shad Yalayu. So we got the guy in pink. His name is Da. Da is brought down in Vayikra. It doesn't, and it's not here in Dvarim. In Dvarim we have a Ra. They switched the Dal for a Reish. Now there's one or two possibilities. Either it's two separate birds or the same. They have different vowelizations. You say a little differently. Dar and Ra. What? Duh. All right. He's back. He's back in business. That guy from Gimel is gone. He's on YouTube right now. He probably said the joke. All right, beautiful. If you're watching from Gimel, give us a sign. Send a message. I got the Abu. Okay, so the bottom line is you're going to take the list of 21 and one bird from the list of Vayikra. Really? Very nice. Good to see you. Okay, so did you hear his joke? He said something about Dvarim. Duh. That was his joke, I think, something like that, right? I say, okay. I have everything on the laptop. I was waiting for you to do the screens, Gershon. What's going on? If you're going to do the screen, you got to do the screen. So we have another bird from Vayikra that we're going to put onto the list of Dvarim. So we have a total of, Rabbi say? 22. 21 plus 1, 22. So, so it's only 22. This is what your father of your mother said, Mishmei the Rav, which is Rav Chanan bar Rava, Lemino, Yirarekin Arba. The 4 blue guys here, every once in a while the Torah says, Limino, that comes to add a bird or 2. So we have an extra 4. How much is 4 plus 22?
26.
Very good. Now. So if you have 26, what's the problem? We said it's 24. It's a problem. Says the Gemara. Okay? So we're going to take the pink, put it on this list, but we're going to take it off because the da and the ra are the same, so we're down to 25. So we have to get rid of 1 right now. We only have to get rid of 1 because we're at 25. We know that Dvarim always comes to add, not to retract, take off.
More inclusive.
Yes, it's more inclusive. Hacha always means Vayikra. The first one. Why in Vayikra does it say da? So why in Dvarim does it say another bird? Min ra v'da achas. You have to say they're one and the same. But we still have 25. Omar Abayo kishem shura v'da achasi. Just like we said that ra and da are one. Kach ayo v'dayo achasi. In the same pasuk. One word after another in Devarim, the 2 greens. Could you guys in the middle see green? A little bit? Okay. The 2 greens are one and the same. Ayo, dayo. Some people call it ayo, some people call it dayo. The Gemara is going to explain. So, Memela, now we're at 24. We had 25, we're going to take 2 and make it into 1. And Memela, it's 24. And if you think it's 2, again, the same question. The verb comes to add. How come in Vayikra, always Vayikra starts with Vayikra? Look over here, it says Lemino. The first blue comes after Ayo. And how come in Devarim the blue comes after the green Dayo? And not ayo, it says ayo v'adayo. It should be consistent with Vayikra. Elo says the Gemara shmamino ayo v'dayo achasi. Okay, so it's one and the same. So if it's the same, so why does the Torah repeat itself in the same pasuk? 2 greens over here. Says the Gemara. Ekrani ayo dayo lomo nemro kadesh loititem pischem peh lebadin lachloik. That you shouldn't say ayo. Some people call it ayo, some people call it dayo. Atakor dayo vukor ayo. The Kakos of Mishnah Torah varo veso ayo vadayo limino to tell us that they're one and the same. Basically, lama nishnu bebehema bebnei hashesua. Why does Dvarim repeat the simonic kashrus of chewing its cud and split hooves? Because Dvarim tells us something extra. What does it tell us? Hashesua. You guys remember? You remember for sure. Shesua is the double back and the double spine guy. This weird animal that Moshe Rabbeinu knew. Was he a blistery? Was he a hunter? He knew all the animals in the world, even the Shesua. So Dvarim came to add something. If Dvarim came to add something by animals, it comes to add something by the birds as well. Mipnei hara'ah. So what comes to be added here is this guy, the ra'ah, the first pink, which we just said is similar. A second ago we said it's similar to da. It's one and the same. So the Gemara asks a kasha, if by the behemoths it comes to add something that we don't have now, we didn't have a shesua in Vayikra, but we have a shesua in Devarim. So then the ra over here, l'chayra, should be an addition. So why are you telling me that the ra is the same as da? It has to come to add something. What's added in this list? And it says mefurish that it's the ra that's added. So ra obviously is not da. Pink is not pink. Maybe. Says the Gemara lo yihasam lo yisufe. When it comes to an animal, it adds the shesua. Hacha lefarushay. It does add. The Gemara is not saying it doesn't add. It does add a pshat. It's adding pshat. Don't think that a da is a da. A da is also a ra. Some people call it ra. Some people call it da. So the Gemara upliga the Rebavo. But the ma'isa of this that we have 24 birds cannot flow well with the Rebavo. The Rebavo ra zoy ayo. He comes up and he ruins everything. He says that the pink and the green are the same. In the same pasuk, ra and ayo are one and the same. It has crazy eyesight. It stands 680 miles away and can see a carcass, a kite, a daw. Maybe move that bottle a little bit. I don't know what it does, but it's possible. No, that one, yeah. It's not in there?
No.
Okay. Sometimes it is. Fine. It has crazy eyesight. We know, I don't know 680 miles, but birds have, they soar, hundreds and hundreds of feet above, and they see small insects and rodents, and they have very, very sharp eyesight. So the Gemara says, yeah. It's the same. It's one of the same. Just like you said, ayon dai is the same, so ra ayon dai is the same. It's just different ways of saying the same bird. Now, if you look on the side here, I saw a very interesting thing on the side here. On the Hagoyz V'Tziyunim, it says, I didn't underline it, so I can't find it, but it says here, where did I see it? By the Daya, that he has very good eyesight. Oh, the first one, Hagoyz V'Tziyunim Aleph, Guzma Katani. Yeah, you can see 680 miles, Guzma. But look what he says. A guy wrote in the side of the Gemara, Guzma. They printed in the Gemara, if it's part of the Gemara, Guzma. So that Hagoyz V'Tziyunim says, I don't know who told him that's a Guzma. I think it's very accurate. He could see 680 miles. Take that out. Take out the Guzma from the side.
That's why it's not kosher.
I don't know. That's why.
No, because he's a person from Chutz La'aretz sees it as that type of person.
Wow. The person from Chutz La'aretz that sees. What?
You're in America, you see the
Yeah.
Nevela is a good thing.
Yeah,
They
trade.
see the source of life is
He's saying the nevela is a good thing. For the bird, it's a good thing. You remind me, there was a crazy comment that one of the Rosh Yeshivas here in Eretz Yisrael made about a Rosh Yeshiva in America just recently. He said, he's eating pizza over there and he's burping over here. It was the same kind of... Yeah. But anyways, it's a very sharp line. But you remind me, he's standing Chutz La'aretz and his thing's over here. Okay, fine. Zog the Gemara. We're gonna have to.
That conversation.
What?
I'd love to know the background of that conversation.
It had to do with Peleg and the politics.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who was this?
I don't know. We want to know.
It was a sharp brisker. We're not gonna say who.
Okay.
So says the Gemara. Where are we? Whoa. Oh no. So if you tell me in the same pasuk, the ra is the ayo, miklal, the da, lav hainu ra. So then the Gemara just wants to figure this out a little bit. You're telling me that the ra is the ayo, so then the da from Vayikra has nothing to do with them then. Yeah? That can't be. Why? The same story that we said before. Devarim comes to add, not to subtract. How come Devarim doesn't have what Vayikra has? It has to have at least what Vayikra has. So therefore, the Ra, Elo, Lav, Shmamino, Da, V'Ra, V'Ayo, Achazi. And you have to say, it can't be that Vayikra has something that Devarim doesn't have. And Vayikra has Da, so it has to be that Dvarim also has Da. So Da and Ra are the same. You just said that Ra and Aya are the same. So Da, Ra, Aya are the same. Okay, what about Daya? The last one, we before hold that Daya and Aya are the same. Now we have these three are the same. What about the fourth guy? Okay, so then dayo is separate. No. Same question we had before. How come the word lemino goes on ayo, and over here the word lemino goes on dayo? So I have to say that ayo and dayo are the same. In other words, all four things, pasuk yud gimel, hara, vesa ayo, v'hadayo, lemino, are all the same as da, and all four are one of the same. Because people use four different lashonos.
Why does everyone have to say it again? That's the reason people.
Yeah, that's his svar. Everybody, different cities use different lashonos. Yeah. So you don't have a havamina, because look,
No, it's
when it comes to non-kosher,
and then Varm, it covered itself with all the different names.
and it explains. The Varm is an explainer. Now, don't forget, Nachman, that non-kosher birds, it's whatever's listed. Anything that's not listed, even if it has the same simonim as kosher, so you got to be careful. If it's not listed, ayo is not listed. I'm going to eat ayo. You said daya, you said raw. That's not me. I'm using a. And therefore what? So if they are all the same, how many? We start off with 24. How many birds does? Who's this? Rabbi Avo. Rabbi Avo. How many does he have now? Because he just said ayah. We said ayah and daya is one, ra and da is one, and we had 24. Now that he's saying that ra, da, ayah, daya are all one, 23. We're only down to 23. Basically, he combined 4 into 1. We combined 4 into 2. So he's down 1. He has 23. We have 24. Therefore, our sugya, Rab, who says that this 24 non-kosher birds cannot be going according to Rabbi. That's that for now. Says the Gemara. Tanya isi ben Yudoimer. There's 100 Tomei varieties in the east. V'kulon min ayohen. You should know that all these are all one bird. One bird has 100 species. Tani avimi bereder bavo shvam mois mini dogimhem. So you have to say that it's talking about 700 non-kosher species. Ushmoine meis mini chagovim. And there's 800 non-kosher mini chagovim, grasshoppers. Uloifa say mispar, says Taisvis. We're talking about. Oivus in Mispar is talking about the kosher birds in Mispar. The Gemara. Taisvis, I'm sorry. Taisvis says something else. Taisvis says, why does the Gemara say that the 700 non-kosher? And because if you know all 700 non-kosher, then you could eat something else. You could eat 701 if there's such a thing. If somebody is such a buck, he knows all 700. Elo uloifos tahirim. Sorry, uloifos ein mispar. Where are we? Uloifos ein mispar. Tahirim ein mispar. The kosher birds are in mispar. The many more non-kosher animals in kosher. There's only 10 kosher animals listed in the Torah, and there's thousands upon thousands, maybe I don't know, maybe millions of non-kosher animals out there. There's many more kosher than non-kosher birds. Unfortunately, we don't eat that many of them. But there's very few non-kosher birds. That's why the Torah only said 24. Well, in one of the 24 is the daya that has 100 species. Okay, but Lamai said it's many more kosher. Michael Mashmalon. No, that's non-kosher. That over there is non-kosher. That's how it is. Kidarav only by the birds it turns into kosher. Kidaravun Omarav.
It's got simonim in the Torah, fish. Why does it say 700? No, we don't know. It's not suspicious.
If you have a suffix, right? So that's what, I think if you have a suffix, and you're not sure if it fits into that category, and you know all 800 species of non-kosher fish, so then you could eat it. 700. Michael Mashman, and finally we have a source for the 8-minute daf. You like it? Plug in. If the shir is too long, go to the 8-minute daf. Hurry, because there's only. Seriously, there's only 10 spots left on the first. There's less than 10, Gary says. Gary's administrator, there's less than, there's 256 spots on the first
People
group,
are scalping.
and there are less than 10 spots. Okay. Omar Rabbi Yitzchak, we just opened last week. Be'ezer Hashem. He's in a rush. He has to go. What?
Following it, who got spots,
They
get kicked off after.
I only kicked off one, and plenty kicked themselves off. If it doesn't work for them, it's too whatever, they kick themselves off.
I'm Rabbi Yitzchak.
Omar Rabbi Yitzchak. And there are women that are watching it. Last night, a woman who happens to be my muchatanista, she texted me that she watches every share. She enjoys it. Yes.
And the one from Nigeria.
Erase. After the share, we are going to
Watch the 8-minute one, not the long one.
No, she does watch the 8-minute one. That's what she said. The 8-minute. Omar Rabbi Yitzchak, oif tar nechel b'mesoires. A kosher bird is eaten only b'mesoires, like we said yesterday. Rashi. Neman atzayot, a hunter, is believed. Loimar oif zet tar masili Rebbe. My Rebbe is a kosher bird. Now, Rabbi, without looking weiter in the Gemara, what does Rebbe mean? My Rebbe in Torah or my Rebbe in hunting?
Obviously in hunting, he's excited. He's not excited for it.
Everybody says hunting. Mamish. Givaldik. Omer Rabbi Yochanan, v'hu shebaki behem. But this Rebbe guy has to know what he's talking about, ubishmisayim, and in their names, and all the 24 non-kosher birds. Boy Reb Zera, Rabbi Chacham or Rabbi Tzayed? Is his Rebbe a Talmid Chacham or a good hunter? Toshmad, Omer Rabbi Yochanan, v'hu shebaki behem ubishmisayim. Iyamers b'shloim Rabbi Tzayed, if his Rebbe is a hunter shapir, then it makes sense. He knows all the names. Eli Amr's Rabbi Chacham, Bishlam Shemayu Gomerlo, he learned their names. Does he know how to hunt? Rabbi Tzayed has to be that his Rebbe is a real.
The animals.
A person that knows animals. He knows how to hunt. Shema Mino. Have a wonderful day. Tomorrow it's a shorter daf, and this is the beginning of tomorrow's sugya. So we'll stop here, and we'll take off from here tomorrow. What?